Hey everybody, it's Angela with Daisy King Farm and the Daisy King Farm kiddos. It's so nice out here today. It's in the 70s and it's November. Last week we had cold weather and frost on the ground, so we're gonna have some fun out here today, enjoy the weather, and we're gonna show you how our fall garden is looking.
Alright, so this is an update on the garden bed that we seeded with the earthway seeder. It's been about 5 weeks now, and you can see it came up pretty good. It got hot right after we planted it, but it's still good. So we had to irrigate it for a little while. We've been eating on this for about 2.5 weeks now, 2 weeks. And you can see the stale seed bed technique I use. There's virtually no weeds in here, very little at all. Basically a little bit of wild onions. They're hard to get rid of. This is a all-star lettuce mix from Johnny's Seeds. It is pretty tasty. So you can see the seeder does a really good job on this loose leaf lettuce. We're seeding it. And this is the spinach here. This is just about ready to start picking. I'm going to let it get a little bigger, and we'll start eating this spinach off of this bed. In this bed here, I was going to plant some more loose leaf lettuce, and a friend from work gave me some red romaine, and I tried twice to plant it, and I don't think the seed was viable. I like red romaine, but I don't think it's viable. So in this section of this bed, I tried twice and nothing came up. This right here is oak leaf lettuce. It's about a week old now, and it's doing really good. So I think next year I'll probably plant a whole bed of the oak leaf. It's grows about in any condition you can throw it in. And these next two beds are spinach, and two different kinds of spinach. One of them spinach space, and the other is spinach Bloomsdale. And it's coming right along. It's doing pretty good. It's got its second leaves now. This is a bed of spinach also, but look at that honeybee.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a honeybee. I ran out of spinach seed halfway or a third of the way through this bed, so I just planted some more radishes and kale in here. So down here, half spinach on this side, and it's kale and radishes on that side. These are peas here, and we had a hard frost, but they're still doing good. But I don't think the pea pods will make it if they don't start real quick. So I probably planted them too late in the year. But we had another row of peas down here. We got a lot of peas from on the lower section of the garden. So if these don't make it, no big deal. This is our okra. I'm letting the pods dry out. It looks like a lot of them are ready to pick, but I'm going to save seed from the okra. There's a couple of big plants in here. I want you to see these plants. Look at the trunk on these okras. A friend gave me these seeds. These things are massive. So I'm definitely going to be saving seeds off of these. These just bloomed and bloomed and bloomed way into right up to the hard frost we had. They were putting on okra. These are our carrots. I ended up getting the root fly maggot in some of them, so I had to come and just thin them out and hope for the best, really. I'm not going to spray them with anything. So after the hard frost, I really don't see any of the little larvae anymore. So we should have plenty in here. I really needed to thin them out anyway, so we've still been getting all the carrots we want to eat. So it really hasn't hurt us too bad. Here, let's try to paw one and see what it looks like. That's a little short one.
There's a big one right back there.
These are pretty good. I'll wash that off and eat it. This is our first row of fall plantings.
Neighbor's dog. Every time. He's way over there.
He likes to walk at us.
Our dog's over here being good. The neighbor's dog doesn't like us.
This is some broccoli I planted real early, or late summer. The frost got it a little bit, but I think it'll harden off here. It'll be fine. So hopefully we'll have a little broccoli by the end of November, I'd say, maybe. And these are our pea plants, and we got quite a few peas off of them, but the frost ruined the pea pods. But the plants are doing fine. Just the pea pods aren't any good after the hard frost. Right here I have some more radishes and some pak choi.
What are you doing, farm dog? Eli, what are you doing? You been running rabbits? What are you doing? Where are you going now?
This is some of the broccoli that we left go to seed. And actually I thought it was done, but it started flowering again, so I figure I'll let it seed some more and I'll collect more of the seeds from it. And then I'll pull it out. I'm going to plant the rest of the asparagus. I've got asparagus in here. Well, it looks like it's doing pretty good. And here I just got some garlic. I got these from the store and planted them. Some kind of, they said it was an heirloom garlic. I don't remember what kind it was.
This is planted in our cold frame.
Yeah, this is our old cold frame.
We just put old windows over the top and pulled them off as we needed to.
And this right here had our carrots in it, but I decided to I'll plant that kind of stuff in the garden. I've got garlic I got from a friend of mine who's been growing it for a long time. It's an old heritage type garlic, and it's pretty good. It gets pretty big. So all this right here is garlic, and I'm going to extend this bed out and grow some onions also. And here's some red Russian kale. It's doing really good. It's not very good, but it's good for you, I guess. And there's some onions I planted also. And some more asparagus. For some reason this is turning yellow. Could be the cold or the weather.
So I told you guys that we had a local tree guy that brings us as much wood chips as we can possibly take. And this is where he puts them. He drives from down there where the road is, comes up behind our garage, between our barn, comes up here and he dumps them right here. So of course that is very convenient since this is right next to the garden. And we are going to expand the garden from over here. We're going to expand it on out to here where we had sunflowers and stuff like this year. So it's going to be even bigger next year with more lettuce and spinach and things like that, because we sold every bit that we could possibly harvest and save some for us. So anyway, that is the fall update for you. We wanted just to show you how well that everything came up from when you watched our video before on when we seeded everything here with the seeder, and why we didn't put the wood chips down there, how much easier that was. And you can see that there's not any weeds, so it works really well. Thank you guys so much for supporting us here on Patreon. We really appreciate it, and we hope that you guys are enjoying our videos. Let us know how we're doing. We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
So what do I say?